I wanted to ask you, a lot of times we have these big ambitions that we want to pursue, and yet we get stuck. We end up not taking the steps to do them. And it's interesting. I like to bring up this statistic on the show, but Cornell University did this study of thousands of people in 2018
Mhm.
that were nearing their deathbeds, and they asked them what was the number one regret they had in life. And 76% of them said it was not going after their aspirations when they were younger. For
Yeah.
someone who's listening to this, and our audience is everyone from new college graduates to high achievers, for you, what stops people from pursuing their dreams? And what did you do differently that allowed you to explore this life that you have?
I think you hear a lot of entrepreneurs talk about this, but I think so much of it's fear-based. People are just scared to take risks. They're scared of the what if. What if I don't make money? What if I don't make it? What if I can't get a job? What if? And for me, I'm not fearless. The definition of bravery is not being fearless. I'd say the definition of stupidity is being fearless. The definition of bravery is being scared of something, but doing it anyway, being willing to take that risk. And when it comes to being entrepreneurial, just like when it comes to tagging a great white shark, catching a cobra, darting a lion, all the things that I do for work now that I love doing, you have to take a calculated risk and you have to be laser focused and you have to be willing to give it your everything. And it sounds like a very grandiose message, but I think for me, if you aren't willing to focus 100% of your time and energy and effort on this thing that you want to do, you will end up doing something that you don't want to do for your life. And it's not like I found it straight away. It's not like I came out of college. As I mentioned, it's not like I came out of college and was like, all right, this is the thing I'm going to do. I'm going to be laser focused on it. No, all I was laser focused on was wildlife and pursuit of wildlife and saving wildlife. And then over years, quite a lot of years, it took me from when I graduated college to when I was nearly 30 years old to really get things up and off the ground. But it took me that amount of time, so call that 9 years, 8 years of trying to figure out how to do that and experimenting in different fields of biology and science and wildlife and conservation and so on and so forth, and narrowing in on this is exactly how I want to do the thing that I want to do. So being open, being dynamic, being able to shift and pivot, but also staying true to your core values and your goals, at least for me, is what led to starting a pretty successful career in wildlife communication, so on and so forth. And I think that most people are held back by the fear. They're held back by the what if I don't make it? What am I going to do for money? Blah, blah, blah. John, my wife and I, 3 years living on my girlfriend at the time, she's now my wife's part time teacher salary. Okay. She made $18,000 a year as a part time teacher. We ate top ramen 5 meals a week minimum. We had no money. We had absolutely nothing. But I didn't let the fear of living like that for the rest of my life stop me from giving 100% to the thing that I wanted to do, which was communicate conservation to millions of people and help make the world a better place for wildlife. And so we never gave up on that. And while it took 3 years during that time frame for the first thing to click, it wasn't like it clicked. It was like, all right, I've made it. Now it's taken another 10, 11 years, whatever it's been since that point in time to get things up and off the ground. And it still hasn't clicked. You know what I mean? I'm still chasing the dream. I still think I can do better. I can reach more people. I can make better media. I can have a better income, all of it. It hasn't clicked. Like, it's just something you just never give up on. You keep pushing the rock uphill no matter what.